Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with our DIY Homestead, and today we are going to be setting up for our market chicks. We're going to be setting up our brooder in here with the rabbits. This is where I always have them. We used to keep them inside, but boy, did they get messy. So we moved them outside. We've got some tarps to go around the brooder itself, and then I've got tarps going over the top to keep them protected from the wind and the cold, which is not cold right now. We're about mid-September, and it is still in the 90s every single day. So I don't think the heat's going to be a problem. I don't think the cold's going to be a problem. So we're going to go with that. And let me go get the brooder, and we'll get set up and get going. Getting this all set up for them. All right, we've got our brooder in place. Just pulled it out of storage. So we're going to unbox it. I'll show you what I've kept inside, so I didn't have to wonder where it was at when it was time to set it back up. And we'll go from there. Let's get this thing unboxed. There's those. Just have tarps over it to keep all the gunk and stuff out of it. We're actually going to use these tarps to cover it to help keep the heat inside when we get the babies. So let's open this up. Get this out. Get my floor put back in. I'll pull all the stuff out first. We got our waters. Feeders. Let me put these down so I can get the floor in, and then I'll show you. Show you what's going on in there. We got the floor down in place. Had a little rigmarole on the end that wouldn't go in, but we got that taken care of. Let me see about propping this up, and I will show you the inside. Alright, we got that propped up. I can show you. I put a sheet metal tray at the bottom so I can pull it out and clean it very easily. Don't have to worry about the wood warping or soaking up stuff or whatever. So I love it. We bought this a few years ago, and just because it was inexpensive and I didn't have to build it. But we're gonna be housing some chicks here pretty soon. Actually, in 2 days we're gonna be getting them. I'm gonna get this set back up so I don't wiggle you to death. But we originally ordered 20 more birds, and then 30 more came available, so we went ahead and got them too. So we're gonna have 50 chicks coming in Wednesday. So we're gonna probably house them in here for hopefully 2 weeks. Maybe less, depending on how fast they're growing. And then I've got another big 10 by 10 portable coop, chicken tractor I guess you could call it, that we're going to be moving them into. But for now, we're going to get this all set up and ready for them, so when Wednesday comes around, we can just pick them up, bring them in here, put them in, dip their beaks, and start our journey for the next 2 months before it's butchering time. So let me get some water in the jugs, and I will be right back. Alright, we got our water jugs filled, so we're ready to put those in, but first we need to put I got some pine shavings that I put in the bottom to help absorb some stuff and to give them some heat. So we're going to put some of that in there, get that all spread around, ready for them. Most of this stuff will get all soaked up with water and whatever else they want to dump in here, but give them a nice bedding. Let me show you. You can probably see have a nice bed of shavings, so we'll change that out probably in the 2 weeks they're going to be in here. I would say probably maybe 10 times we'll change this all out just to make sure it's all fresh and not soaked up. We don't want them to get sick with it, so we'll change it out. So let's put the water in, and we'll put the feed containers in there, but we're not putting feed in them just yet. We'll wait on that until we get them. So we'll put one on one side, and put one on the other side, and spread it out. I've got them low to the ground, so it's easy access for them when it's younger. As they probably about a week, I'll raise them up about this high. That way the water stay cleaner longer. Let's put the feeders in. I'll move these around because I've got some heaters I want to put in. We'll put one on either side. Let me get the heaters. One heater we'll put on one side. Take it right through the center here. There's plenty of room. And we'll take the other heater. We'll pretty much do the same thing. Give them some nice areas to get underneath that heater when they're cold. And it's instinctive that they'll get under there. Nothing that has to be taught. And then I'll run a power cord over so we can plug those in when we need to. But we are pretty much set up. Doesn't take that long, but we just want to make sure it's ready to go. Let me give you a final look at what's inside. We've got a couple of heaters, a couple of feeders, a couple of waters, a fresh bed of shavings. So now all we need is the chicks, and we should be ready for them. Well, they're coming in Wednesday morning, so all right, it's chickie time. Just got back from picking up the chicks. We ended up getting 55 of them because somebody canceled out, so the more the merrier for us. So let me set up the camera and I'll show you how we put them into the brooder. All right, so all we are going to do is we're going to take these little guys. They're so cute. We're going to dip their beaks in the water and let them go so they know where the water's at. Dip the water, let them go. Dip the water, let them go. Dip their beaks, let them go. We'll do this for all of them. Last one. Just like that, in a couple minutes, we've got 55 of them in here, and they are tuckered. It's wild how they just lay down. Let me show you. They're already drinking. If we showed them where the water was. They're already running through, making a mess. And a bunch of them down here. Drinking. So everything is good. So we will shut them up. I will come back out tonight and put the tarp over them. I just want to keep the heat in, because it will dip down into the, I think it's supposed to get down to 70 tonight, so we'll flip the heaters on and we'll go from there and enjoy our birds. And we will see you in the next video.